The annals of history are replete with tales of fantastical beasts that roam the edges of the known world, creatures that have often been dismissed as the fabrications of folklore. The scientific community has recognized and accepted a number of mythical animals as real species, though time and the relentless pursuit of knowledge have repeatedly turned myth into reality.
But, all this would just be myth, of course, sir.
What legendary creatures have been proven to be real? Here are a few. The Kraken. In the vast expanse of the world's oceans, sailors have long shared chilling stories of terrifying sea creatures lurking beneath the waves. One such legendary beast that has captured imaginations for centuries is the awe-inspiring Kraken, a colossal creature capable of submerging entire ships into the treacherous depths below. For generations, mariners recounted spine-tingling tales of their encounters with this enormous sea monster, evoking both fear and fascination among those who dared to venture out onto the open waters. However, it wasn't until the late 19th century that scientific recognition shed light on these mythical accounts. During this period, researchers began delving deeper into marine life exploration and discovered astonishing evidence supporting the existence of a real-life counterpart to these ancient legends, the giant squid. These majestic cephalopods possess immense dimensions and an uncanny ability to navigate through even the most unforgiving underwater landscapes. Scientific validation brought about an entirely new understanding of what was once deemed mere folklore. The revelation that such gargantuan creatures actually roamed our planet's oceans left scientists astounded and fueled their curiosity further. How had these remarkable beings managed to elude detection for so long?
That's the myth. Here are the facts.
Okapi. The Okapi, an enigmatic creature with its mesmerizing zebra-like stripes and distinctive giraffe-like body, has long captivated the imaginations of the indigenous people residing in the lush depths of the Congo region. For centuries, these local communities revered this elusive and mythical being, weaving enchanting tales around its existence. However, the Western world was not able to fully understand the Okapi until a fateful expedition under the direction of renowned British explorer Sir Harry Johnston in 1901. His relentless pursuit paid off when he stumbled upon scattered remnants, fragments that once adorned the striped skin of this cryptic beast. With each discovery fueling his resolve further, he pieced together a remarkable mosaic that gradually unraveled nature's hidden masterpiece.
Do you want to edit the platypus video?
Platypus. The discovery of the platypus in the late 18th century caused quite a stir within scientific circles. When the first specimen was sent to England, many were skeptical, believing it to be an elaborate hoax crafted by clever hands. The peculiar combination of features, a duckbill and a beaver tail on what appeared to be a mammal, seemed too fantastical to be true. Rumors spread like wildfire, suggesting that the appendages of different animals had been skillfully stitched together to create this mythical creature. Skeptics dismissed it as nothing more than an imaginative fabrication, refusing to accept its existence until proven otherwise. However, further examination and extensive research eventually confirmed that this enigmatic creature was indeed real, and not some cunning fabrication. The platypus turned out to be an egg-laying mammal unlike any other known species at that time. Its unique blend of characteristics defied conventional classification. Part bird-like with its duckbill and part rodent-like with its beaver-like tail.
Oh my god, it's gorilla spore.
Gorilla. These tales of large, hairy wild men that were passed down through generations among the native populations of Central Africa captivated the imagination and curiosity of Western scientists for centuries. Considered nothing more than folklore and legends, these accounts seemed far-fetched to those who had not ventured into the heart of Africa themselves. However, it wasn't until the mid-19th century that Western science finally acknowledged the existence of these mysterious creatures. When explorer Paul Du Chaillu returned from his daring African expeditions with astonishing specimens. Paul Du Chaillu's groundbreaking discoveries shed light on a creature that would soon become known as one of nature's most fascinating wonders: gorillas. Prior to Du Chaillu's expeditions, these powerful yet elusive beings remained hidden in dense rainforests, their presence known only through captivating oral traditions shared by indigenous communities. The descriptions provided by local tribes painted a vivid picture: massive in size, covered in thick fur reminiscent of shaggy hair, and possessing an intimidating strength. Driven by an insatiable thirst for exploration and knowledge about this enigmatic creature, Du Chaillu embarked on several treacherous journeys into uncharted territories where he encountered gorillas firsthand. His encounters allowed him to witness their awe-inspiring physicality and observe their complex social behaviors within their natural habitat.
Coming up at 11, the Komodo Dragon.
Komodo Dragon, the magnificent creature known to locals as Aura or land crocodile, had long been the stuff of legends and folklore. For centuries, tales of a fearsome reptile with razor-sharp teeth and venomous bites circulated among the indigenous people of Indonesia. However, it wasn't until 1910 that Western scientists could finally confirm the existence of the legendary Komodo dragon. It was Lieutenant Van Stein van Hensbroek, an official serving under the Dutch colonial administration in Indonesia, who would play a pivotal role in unraveling the mystery surrounding this enigmatic creature. Intrigued by the local stories and determined to shed light on this mythical creature's reality, he embarked on a daring expedition deep into the heartland of Komodo Island. Realizing that photographic evidence alone might not be enough to convince skeptics back home, Lieutenant Van Stein van Hensbroek skillfully captured both images and physical proof in order to irrefutably establish its existence. He carefully preserved a sample of its scaly skin alongside vivid photographs showcasing every intricate detail of this awe-inspiring reptile. Coelacanth. The coelacanth, a prehistoric fish believed to have gone extinct over 66 million years ago, made an astonishing comeback when it was discovered alive and thriving in 1938 off the coast of South Africa. This remarkable finding sent shockwaves through the scientific community, revolutionizing the fields of ichthyology and paleontology. For decades, researchers had only known about this ancient creature from fossils dating back to the age of dinosaurs. Its sudden reappearance challenged long-held assumptions about extinction and sparked a renewed fascination with our planet's hidden mysteries. Beyond its intrinsic scientific importance, the coelacanth's rediscovery highlighted a crucial lesson. Species once thought lost forever could still exist. The implications were profound, as they shattered conventional notions surrounding extinction events throughout Earth's history. Suddenly, hope flickered for other presumed extinct creatures waiting to be unearthed or encountered in remote corners of our planet.
Thanks, Mr. Narwhal. Bye.
Narwhal, the narwhal, a majestic creature of the sea known for its distinctive long spiral tusk, has captivated human imagination for centuries. This enigmatic marine mammal was often associated with the mythical unicorn by medieval Europeans, who believed that the tusks occasionally found washed up on beaches belonged to this legendary creature. For generations, tales of unicorns had mesmerized societies worldwide. These mythical beasts were described as horse-like creatures with a single horn protruding from their foreheads. The discovery of narwhal tusks further fueled the belief in these fabled beings, as they closely resembled the iconic horns depicted in folklore and art. However, it wasn't until later expeditions ventured into the Arctic region that scientists and explorers began unraveling the truth behind this extraordinary animal. These risky expeditions shed light on a previously unknown world that is home to amazing creatures like the narwhal. Through extensive research and observation during these Arctic expeditions, it became increasingly clear that narwhals were not fantastical beings, but rather real species of whales inhabiting frigid northern waters. Scientists meticulously studied their behavior patterns, migratory routes, and unique physical characteristics to gain a deeper understanding of these captivating animals.
One of the sailors pointed at the animals that hop around and put their babies in their pouch, and he asked what they were, and the Aborigine said, kangaroo.
Kangaroos. When the first reports of kangaroos reached Europe from early explorers of Australia, their descriptions were met with skepticism and bewilderment. The notion of an animal that effortlessly hopped on its hind legs, defying gravity with each leap, seemed too fantastical to be true. Additionally, the concept of a creature nurturing its young within a pouch appeared almost otherworldly and unfathomable. However, any lingering uncertainty was dispelled when specimens finally arrived in Europe, providing undeniable proof that kangaroos did indeed exist. These tangible examples revealed astonishing adaptations developed by these marsupials over millennia in their native land, down under.
I want him pampered like a zoo panda.
Giant panda. The giant panda, a beloved and iconic creature known to local Chinese populations for centuries, was once shrouded in mystery and deemed mythical by those outside of China. However, the fascinating story of its discovery unfolded when a French missionary named Armand Davy found himself at the center of a remarkable turn of events in 1869. As he delved deeper into uncharted territories, he encountered numerous tales and whispers about an extraordinary beast that dwelled amidst the bamboo forests, the giant panda. David set out to understand this enigmatic legend with a strong sense of curiosity and determination. His efforts were rewarded when he received an unexpected gift from a local hunter, the skin of what appeared to be an elusive giant panda. This tangible evidence not only astounded him, but also sparked immense interest among scientists across Western societies.
Barbara, Minerva, geology, gemology, lithology, and part-time cryptozoologist.
The discipline of cryptozoology, which sits at the curious crossroads of myth and science, has been instrumental in transforming fabled creatures into subjects of serious scientific study. Through a blend of intrepid exploration and methodical research, what were once considered mere stories have been granted taxonomical names and places in the tree of life. The field of cryptozoology often deals with searching for creatures like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster, which are widely considered to be based more in folklore than in fact. However, it's essential to distinguish between the search for mythical creatures and the scientific process of discovering new species. Modern taxonomy relies on rigorous methods of evidence collection, including DNA analysis and peer-reviewed studies. The examples mentioned in this video demonstrate that the discovery of new species often comes from areas that are remote or difficult to study, such as deep oceans, dense jungles, or isolated islands. As technology advances, scientists are equipped with better tools for exploration, such as deep-sea submersibles, camera traps, drones, and genetic analysis techniques. These advancements increase the likelihood of discovering new species and validating the existence of animals that are currently unknown or considered legends. The process of turning cryptozoological subjects into recognized species involves moving from anecdotal evidence and folklore to scientific validation. This transition is achieved through the collection of irrefutable evidence, such as physical specimens or definitive photographic proof, and the subsequent description and analysis in the scientific community. In all these cases, the animals were considered too unusual to be real or thought to be embellishments of more mundane creatures. Their eventual discoveries taught scientists to be more open-minded. After all, nature produces astonishing diversity, and many species inhabit remote areas rarely glimpsed by humans. Even today, 80 to 90% of ocean species remain undiscovered, and large land animals continue to be found, like the saola in 1992 and giant peacock spider in 2015. Cryptozoologists hope more supposed legends will turn out to be real, like the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, or Yeti. While mainstream science is skeptical, the lessons of history suggest we should not dismiss local stories or cryptid sightings too quickly. With new technology and exploration of isolated regions, it's likely humanity still has much to learn about the animals sharing our planet. The discovery of so many mythical creatures in the past gives hope that even more will be confirmed in years to come. These discoveries underscore the importance of open-mindedness in scientific inquiry, as well as the role of exploration in expanding our knowledge of the natural world. While many mythical creatures have turned out to be based on real animals, the process of validating their existence requires careful scientific investigation and documentation. As we continue to explore, there is always the potential to find more species that today may seem as mythical as the giant squid or the gorilla once did.